Welcome to the 515 Real to Real podcast, where we discuss film, television, and all things related to the industry. I'm your man, Bruce L. Nix Jr.
And I'm your man, JT.
Man, and we would like to welcome you guys to this special edition of the 515 Real to Real podcast, where we're coming straight from the Premiere LUX Theater.
That's right.
In Birmingham, off of
right.
Lakeshore. Yeah, man.
Man, this is amazing, man, to see all the people behind us. They're coming in. Like Bruce said, this is a special episode. We're here, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's the premiere weekend for the Michael Biopic,
That's
man.
right.
And we're here, especially, like, again, coming from the LUX Theater, man, and we're going to have a great time. We got a stacked show for you today. A lot of stuff going on today, man, in the headlines. So we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking to people as they come out the theater and getting their reactions.
Man, that's going to be great. You know, this is something that we have been wanting to do, and with a biopic like this, man, you know, Michael Jackson brings them out. So we're going to get the people's reaction, see what they think about the film.
Yeah, and also for this week's Be Kind Rewind, we'll be doing what, Johnny?
Man, we'll be talking about The Wiz.
The Wiz. We're going to ease on down the road, and we're going to talk about The Wiz, that
That's
classic film starring the late, great Michael Jackson.
That's right, man.
And also, in two snaps, what else can we do outside of the Michael Biopic?
The Michael Biopic.
Yeah, we both had an opportunity to watch the film. We saw the premiere a couple nights ago, man.
Yeah, man.
So it'll be fun to talk about that.
Yeah.
I get your reaction, you get my reaction.
Yeah,
You know, I gave a brief out-of-theater reaction.
I actually saw that.
Yeah, so you guys will be able to get my full reaction a little bit later on in the show, man.
I thought about doing one, but then I said I was going to save it and wait, because I was super excited since I saw the movie, man. I saw it on Wednesday, and I just been watching and listening to all of Michael Jackson's songs I had never heard before, man. And I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah.
So it's just been great. Past couple of days, man, it's just been great.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoy this special edition of the 515 Real to Real podcast. And so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it with some headlines.
Let's do it.
Man, Johnny, I don't know if you've seen this. I'm sure you have, because it's all over the place now. And we've talked about it for months now. But the merger, the Paramount and Warner Brothers merger has now been approved.
It's been approved, man.
Now, it hasn't been finalized, but it has been approved, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've talked about this for months on end over the course of the, you know, like over the show, throughout the show. But, man, what are your thoughts, man? I know we were both kind of hoping that it would kind of go another way.
Yeah, we were hoping it would go another way, man. But they came in with the dollars, and they proved that they had the money to do it. Sorry, Netflix. You know, I hate it, but I really wanted you to be in that game. But, man, it seems like everything is one-sided now.
And it very
much is. It's going to be one-sided. I mean, we've said it several times. I know I've said it several times. It's going to be a monopoly. It is a monopoly. They're controlling what we watch, how we watch it, when we watch it. And so that's what it is.
Yeah, I will say this. I know that David Ellison, he's a huge film fan.
Yes.
He is about seeing films in the theaters like they're supposed to be seen.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that they'll keep that. They'll keep HBO intact. And, you know, I don't know, man. It's just something about that Warner Brothers logo, man. We grew up on it.
That's
It's been around for about 100 years now, if not more. So it's just, you know, it's kind of sad to see it go, but, you know, it's just a sign of the time.
Now, one thing I heard, now, I'm not sure about it. I heard it. I didn't do any research on it. But I heard they were talking about as far as how many movies they will be putting out this year. And then I heard that half of what they were talking about, they don't even have that on the slate as far as that many movies between all those companies to put out.
Wow.
I have to go back and look at those numbers again, but it was, I don't know if it was 50 movies between all the companies or whatever, and they were talking about none of them, you know, even individually would put that out by themselves, you know, but as together, I don't know. But I have to go back and look at it, and I'll come back and I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, man. But, you know, it's been the talk of the town for a long time now, so finally it's been approved, so
yeah, man.
There we are with it. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen this or not, but you watch GMV, don't you?
Yeah, man, I like this show.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen this, but Gen V has not been renewed on Amazon Prime. They've been canceled after 2 seasons. You know, a lot of those characters, I think, were kind of getting pulled into The Boys, and this is The Boys' final season as well. So both of these are going, but they're still doing the spinoff, Vault Rising, coming in 2027, man.
Okay.
So I know you've watched Gen V and you've watched The Boys over the course of time. So, like, what are your thoughts on this cancellation?
I mean, man, I was surprised that they canceled the just after 2 seasons. You know, I really wanted to see that story develop a little bit more. The characters on that show are great. You know, I'm a big sci-fi fan myself.
Yeah.
So I love sci-fi. I can watch sci-fi all day, every day. So I was a little sad to see that the show got canceled after just 2 seasons. But, you know, I'm ready to see what this spinoff is going to be about.
Yeah, so you really do get invested with those characters, though, man. But I think the way that the season 2 ended, like, you'll see a lot of those characters being pulled into the Boys' final season.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. We'll just kind of see kind of where things go from here, and I don't know. But I am looking forward to Vault Rising, though, in 2027.
Same here, man.
See what
Same
they do.
Here. You know,
because I do like the world they've been able to create. So I do want to see kind of where they take.
I hate we have to wait all the way to 2027 for it, but hey, I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be checking the headlines, see what they got to say about it, and we'll bring all the information back to you.
Same here, same here. But yeah, so there are a lot of other things we could talk about in terms of headlines, but man, we are here for Michael. We are here for the premiere of Michael. As you can see, there's a lot of people here showing up to the theaters this weekend, and we're here. That's one of the reasons we decided to come.
And you know, Bruce, one thing can I declare or decree something? I know I'm not the president of the United States of America, but I want to make April 24th a holiday.
April 24th, a holiday.
April 24th. Well, I want to make this the official Michael Jackson holiday.
The official Michael Jackson holiday.
Official Michael Jackson holiday.
Okay.
April 24th. Every year, April 24th is going to be Michael Jackson's day.
I hear you. Every what?
April 24th
is going to be Michael Jackson Day. Well, you heard it from Johnny right here.
That's right.
Every April 24th. Man.
Every April 24th.
Man, so when did you went to see the film the other night, didn't you?
Yes, man. I went to see the movie on Wednesday night right here at the LUX Premiere right here on Lakeshore in Birmingham. And when I tell you, man, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was an amazing movie, man. Jaafar did his thing, and I promise you, throughout watching it,
we got to get the 2 snaps now.
Okay.
We're not in 2 snaps yet.
You had me there, man. I was ready. I was focused. I was in the zone.
I know.
So we're gonna save it for 2 snaps, but I enjoyed the movie, and we'll go to it in 2 snaps.
We'll go to it in 2 snaps. But I do want to talk about the experience, and maybe we'll say that for 2 snaps as well. You know, because like the theater experience I had was like there was nothing like being in that theater with the crowd and watching the film. And we'll talk about a little bit about that later. I mean, I know we got a couple interviews coming up. We'll be talking to the general manager of the Lux Theater here in a little bit, as well as we'll be talking to a few people who, as they come out, we'll get their thoughts on the film. And again, we'll share what we think about it.
That's right. Man, you know, but I am going to tell you this. You know, right here at the Lux Theater, they have the largest screen in the state of Alabama. And I got the opportunity to watch Michael on the largest screen. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had a great time. I had a great experience. I can't wait to hear your experience, man.
You know what? I will tell this. So I went to view I went to the premiere of Michael the other night. Right?
Okay.
And the movie was supposed to start at 7. It was not at this theater.
Let
me explain. It was not at this theater or this chain.
That's right.
I won't say the name of the chain, but it was not here.
Hit me up. I'll tell you which one it was.
The movie start time was 7:30.
Okay.
7:30.
7:30.
Now, you know, a lot of times I know you go to the movies, then there's a lot of commercials, there's, you know, trailers that play and all this kind of stuff. So it takes about 20, 30 minutes tops, right? So 20 minutes go by, they're playing all local commercials. All right, cool.
Okay.
After that, they start playing more commercials. All right, cool. 30 minutes, they start playing trailers.
30 minutes?
At 30 minutes, they start to play the trailers, right?
Oh, man.
So it's still going. And I'm like, man, when is this freaking movie gonna start? I'm sitting in the theater, and 50 minutes later is when it starts. The movie started 50 minutes later. And I'm sitting there like, if they show one more premiere or one more trailer, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'm in there about to go to sleep. You about to lose it now.
I'm in there about to go to sleep in the movie theater, waiting on the movie to start. The movie hadn't even started. It's 50 minutes. 50 minutes.
Oh God.
The movie started almost at 8:30. It was supposed to start at 7:30. 7:30.
See, that's why you should have came here with me. But I know you had something going on. You were doing some editing.
Yeah,
you couldn't come.
I should have come here, but man, it almost an hour later the movie started. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna say the name of the movie chain right now, but y'all should be ashamed of yourselves for starting that movie an hour late. Had them people sitting in there.
We deserve some freebies for sitting in there.
Oh yeah. And
I think this one lady, I think at one point, like after they, like I was sure they were about to start the movie, and then they showed another freaking trailer, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" And this lady turned around, she just started laughing at my reaction.
At your reaction.
At my reaction. So,
man, that's crazy.
It was, but yeah, I digress. So
you digress. Yeah, come on back.
Let me.
Woosah.
Yeah, let me get back.
Woosah.
I'm sorry.
Woosah.
Sorry for the rant.
Ease on down.
And a lot of people, if you like, a lot of people can probably figure out what chain it was too.
Yeah, because they were probably sitting in the theater with you.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, like one thing that I love about this whole experience though, man, like when you go to the theaters, and I said it on the show, man, I think this movie could have the same kind of impact in terms of cultural impact that Black Panther had.
Oh yeah.
And it's been doing that because like when Black Panther came out, again, you saw people coming dressed up in the African attire, the Wakandan, robes and all this kind of stuff. Same thing with this film, man.
Yeah, man.
When we went to the theater, we saw people dressed up like with the t-shirts, like what I have on. I had the gloves, the jackets, the whole outfit, dressed up as Michael Jackson, man. So it's been an amazing.
I've even seen some clips on social media where people were actually dancing.
Yes.
All in the theater. When the movie went off, even at certain parts of the movie, people were up dancing and enjoying themselves.
Yes.
And that's what you get, man. That's what you get when you go to the movies.
Yes.
When you go to the movies, you get that experience. You get to sit in a theater with people you don't know.
Yep.
And y'all are all there for one common thing, and y'all are there to enjoy yourselves. And people, you make friends that way, even if it's just for an hour and 40 minutes. Yep. You make friends, you enjoy yourself, you have fun. I mean, look at all these people behind us right now. They're here for Michael.
Yes. And it's so amazing just to see. It's been in and out all day, man.
Yeah, man.
Ever since about 7 o'clock, man. It's been going crazy. So so if you get a chance, go get your tickets. Make sure you see this film in theaters as it's truly intended to be seen, man.
That's right, man.
Yeah, man. So what's up next, Johnny?
Well, man, hey, since this is a special edition of the 515 Real podcast, and for our Be Kind Rewind today, we are doing The Wiz, the amazing movie, The Wiz. And so I got a trivia question for you based on the movie.
Okay.
And since you said, family, please, since he said that I cheated him.
He did cheat me.
Since he said I cheated him, I made sure I watched the movie.
He cheated me.
I made sure I went back and watched The Wiz and got this trivia question directly from The Wiz. Last time he said I got my trivia question from ChatGPT.
He probably did.
No, I got it from one of our producers. But I don't want to call nobody out.
Now wait, no.
I won't call nobody out.
Okay.
I won't call nobody out. Let me give me some popcorn.
Okay, yeah. Let me get some.
Come on,
killer. Come on, killer.
I don't want to call nobody out.
Come on, killer.
Yeah, I don't want to call nobody out. But the trivia question, here it is.
Okay.
And it's coming straight from the movie now.
Straight from the movie, all right.
Straight from the movie. So, in The Wiz, how old was Dorothy, and what location does Aunt Em say that she's never been?
Wait, that's two questions.
It's one question. It's a two-parted one question.
That's two questions.
Okay, well, since you don't want to answer the two-part question, where did Aunt Em say that Dorothy had never been? That's one question.
Okay.
Look at him. He say, okay, like, I'm going to get him this time, y'all. I'm going to get him this time. He always stumped me. Even when I think he don't know it, he knows it. But this time, I think I got him.
We shall see. Anyway, if you know the answer, leave us your thoughts, send us an email, and just leave it in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. Don't text him and get him the answer.
Whatever.
Because y'all, somebody help him. Y'all be helping him.
Nah. So what's up next, man?
Man, I think we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk to Shaun. We're gonna talk to the general manager here at the Lux Theater, right here in Birmingham, right off of Lakeshore, and we're gonna see what he thinks about people coming to the theater, his theater. We're gonna talk about his theater and, you know, his love of movies.
Take two. All right, man, we have the man himself, the general manager of the Lux here off of Lakeshore. We have Shaun Wilson with us, man. How you doing, Shaun?
Doing well, doing well. How are you?
Man, everything's good, man.
Good.
One, we'd like to say thank you and
Yes,
appreciate
thank you.
you for allowing us to do the podcast from here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
we're glad to have you guys here tonight.
Yeah, this is so awesome, man.
So Shaun, we're gonna get right into it because we know you're busy.
Yes.
It's the premiere of the Michael Jackson biopic, and this theater has been jumping since we've been here.
Yes.
So, as a general manager of a movie theater and a lover of film yourself, what is it about coming to the movie theater?
You know, coming to the movie theater, it's an experience.
It is.
You know, a lot of times people want to, watch movies at home now, and I get it, and it's comfortable, and everything. But there's nothing like being in the theater to experience the surround sound and just the interaction with other people.
Yeah.
And especially on a movie like Michael,
Yes.
this is a movie that you can enjoy with others, and you can sing along. Some people may want to dance during some of the sets. So, it's just the experience of having it, with everyone and everyone laughing together, crying together, that emotion together.
Yeah.
You don't get that at home. So,
No, you don't get
it's
that.
always that experience that,
Yeah.
that we look forward to.
Now, we're here at the Lux Premier Theater right here on Lakeshore Parkway in Birmingham, Alabama. And it is my understanding that you all have the largest screen in the state of Alabama.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
It's 70 by 48 feet.
Wow.
So it is the largest screen in the state as of now.
Man, that's great. So, tell us a little bit about your theater. I mean, your concessions is amazing.
Yes.
You have a pizza pub and you have a full bar.
Yes, that's correct. We've got 11 screens. We've got the total theater experience. We've also got our giant screen, like we just discussed, the largest screen in Alabama. We also have what's not as familiar in the area. We have D-box seats.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
motion-controlled seats.
Yeah.
That move with the movie. So, that's a completely different experience than you're going to get at any other theater in the Birmingham Metro. So, that's something that we like to push too. But of course, we do have our pizza pub. We've got a full-service bar. So, pretty much whatever you've got an appetite for, we can take care of it.
Okay, man. Yeah, y'all hooked us up with some
Yes, you did.
popcorn and some soda tonight, so we doing good.
Good.
Absolutely.
We're doing good.
Like one thing we always talk about is, and one reason we started this podcast is because we absolutely love movies. And one thing we always talk about is like the movie going experience. And you touched on it a little bit earlier. Like when you go see a film like this, it is like being in a concert, and it is like just like I remember going back to see Black Panther, years ago. And like people just coming dressed up in the attire, and you're getting the same feel for this film here. Like you see people come dressed, wearing the gloves. I have my shirt on, but the full garb. Man, what's that like when you see people come in and they're just truly embracing the film and just the movie going experience?
Yeah, it's just we love to see it because that just means people enjoy the experience.
Yes.
and they want that full experience with the costume,
Yes.
with the actual film too. So it just brings another step forward in the whole experience. So we love to see everybody come in dressed up and ready to go. We've had so many people here and they're so excited to watch this
Yes.
movie. And when you watch it, you will understand why, because it is a really good movie. And I know you guys have already watched it.
Yes.
But it is a really good movie. So we definitely want everybody to come out and watch it.
Yes,
It's cool.
yes.
Well, Shaun, it's almost summertime.
Yeah.
So what are some of the special events that you all are going to have here for the summer?
Okay. I'll tell you, our biggest event of the summer is our kid shows.
Okay.
We've got family movies throughout the summer, starting the first week of June when school lets out. It is free admission for everyone.
Free.
I said that again, free. Free admission for everyone. It's shows on Wednesday and Thursday mornings, usually at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So we want all the daycares, summer camps, schools, individuals. You want a reason to get out of the house and getting the air conditioning for a little bit, come by and see us. So,
Okay.
so we've got that, and of course we've got our summer slate that's going to be coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
So, summer will be here before you know it.
That's right.
So we've got some really nice films coming up that'll be something for the whole family.
Oh,
so.
yeah, man.
Yes.
We love the summertime. We love going to the theaters. We talked about it even last summer, you know, how the theaters were doing those free movies, early morning, first showings for the families or whatever, man. And I'm glad that, that the Premiere is doing that. I love this theater here. I don't even live on this side of town.
Yeah.
I don't even live on this side of town, but I come over here to watch movies because I enjoy this movie theater.
Absolutely great theater. If you've not been to the Lux, please do yourselves a favor. Come to the Lux, enjoy the movie-going experience, and you might even see my man Shaun here.
You may see Shaun.
Yeah.
More than likely,
autograph.
you'll see me here.
Get his autograph, take a picture with him.
That's right. That's right. Well, Shaun, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and again, allowing us to do our podcast from here, and we just really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you, and hopefully we'll get to see you back at the movies soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Everybody give it up for Shaun.
All right, like we said, we're gonna be talking to people as they come out of the theater, and tonight, we have Darius with us, and he's just come out of the theater, and as you can see, he's dressed up as the man himself, Michael Jackson.
As the man
That's right,
himself.
man.
The man in the mirror.
That's right.
That's
As
it.
the man in the mirror.
That's it, man. So tell us, what did you think of the movie?
Honestly, I thought the movie was really good. I'm clearly a big Michael Jackson fan. I love the American Dream, the old movie with the Jackson 5.
Yes.
So this
Classic.
was a good movie to see more of Michael's individual story. It was good to see all the things we probably knew and the things we didn't know. Like, we knew about the monkey, but we didn't know that was his only friend for real. Like, people only wanted him for the money part, but not to really get to know him. So I really did enjoy the things that I thought I knew, but another layer underneath that.
Yeah. So obviously you're a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Yes.
Like, what was the experience like going into the theater and then like the crowd and then hearing that music, that classic Michael Jackson music in the theater?
I'm gonna say energy.
Yeah.
The energy of it all, it was kind of like, we don't get to experience Michael today,
Yeah.
but it was our version of experiencing what we missed out on.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
and it's
yes.
also like a thing of everybody came for a common purpose, a common love of music, and a common love of this one person. So
Yes.
the vibe and the energy was just, it was good.
Yeah.
You could tell everybody had a good time.
So, see, I grew up in the 80s. Listening to Michael Jackson, and I never had the opportunity to go to a Michael
To
Jackson
see him
concert.
live.
And sitting in the movie theater watching this, it made me really feel
Yes.
like
Yeah.
I was experiencing a
good point.
concert.
Yeah, I agree, because even the details of like, they filmed that stuff at stadiums, and it was actually all those people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I felt like I was a part of the movie, just the same way those people got a chance to witness another level of Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And what did you think of the cast?
I think the nephew, Jaafar, perfect.
Yes.
Nia Long is kind of creepy. She looked just like his mama.
Walk like her and everything.
She had the limp.
She had that
She
limp.
had the
She
limp.
had the limp and
So
everything.
I agree with the limp. But even Coleman Domingo.
Yes.
Every time he popped up, I thought Joe was gonna whoop my butt.
See that?
He scared me.
Everybody, I told you all. I said Coleman Domingo was going to really embody Joe Jackson, and he did that. He really did.
Yeah,
You said that.
I thought he was gonna beat me a couple of times when he looked at him, but I forgot I was just dressed like Michael. I ain't Michael. I thought he was really
Now
good.
let me ask you this part, since we are talking about Coleman Domingo's character and his portrayal of Joe Jackson. Now, the Pepsi incident,
Yes.
and when Michael was in the hospital and the doctor came out to talk to him, and Joe, and the doctor was talking about how Michael had almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Joe's only reaction was, and his first question was, when is he gonna be able to get back on the stage?
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, when I heard that, I was like, what
Yeah.
type of father?
Yeah, I was in there cussing.
Yeah, you was cussing. I was like, man, that was crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Coleman did his job,
Oh,
because
yeah,
we all
definitely.
know that was Joe.
That was Joe. That was
Joe's priority was, we were poor out of Gary, Indiana. We got out because of y'all.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep me out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't care how tired you are. I don't care what you got to do. You're keeping me out of this space.
That's crazy.
So your hair might be on fire, but put on the hat and get on this stage.
Get on the stage.
So, it was kind of, those moments were the sad moments of like, his reality of this is what he really went through, which is why I'm ready for part 2.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. They say they filmed so much footage in this first movie that there would possibly be a part 2. And I heard Jaafar has just said that the part 2 is already in the works.
I mean, but honestly, they have to. This man has done so much, and the movie stopped in 1988.
Yes.
So you at least, I mean, unfortunately, we know how the movie ends.
Yeah.
But it's so much that he's done that we still need to tap into.
That's right.
Because like we said, the people who didn't get to experience Michael,
yeah,
this is their chance. This is their chance.
That's right.
Yes.
And like you weren't here earlier, but I have declared April 24th, National Michael Jackson Day.
He's declared.
I celebrate it.
Every April 24th
I
is going to be
celebrate
the Michael Jackson Day.
I got you.
All right.
I'm going to put it on my calendar.
Put it on your calendar.
One last question for you. So, as we know, like critics have kind of beat this film up a little bit, right? But the audience has been a completely different thing.
Correct.
It's been a complete 360 with that. What do you think about, or what would you say to people who have not yet seen this film about going to watch this film?
This movie Jaafar did a great job portraying his uncle.
Yeah.
He could have moonwalked 12 times and they still would have said, you didn't do enough. I saw the reviews. I saw he got a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. But at the same time, it's not for them. It's not for them. Michael Jackson made music for all the people. Now, those people are tearing the movie up, but that's why the individual has to come see the movie and see what they can gain for themselves. It's not about the critics. It's not about the noise and all the naysayers. You come, get the message. Michael wrote music for all people, so all people should come get the message for themselves.
Agreed.
I like that, man.
Yes,
Great,
sir.
great. That was great. So what you going to do with this outfit?
It's always good to have a Halloween costume on standby.
Okay.
You just never know what you're gonna need.
Okay, so did you already have this, or you got it especially for the film?
Okay, so this is my third outfit today.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So I was Thriller for Happy Hour.
Man.
I came in here in another outfit, then I changed at the end just for pictures.
So you
Oh,
had
so
a
yeah,
great
this-
day.
It's fun. It's all in
Okay,
the
hey, man.
fun. It's all
I
in the
appreciate it, though,
fun.
man. I appreciate it, man. You did your thing. You look like Mike.
Thank you. I feel like Mike.
You feel
That's
like
right.
Mike?
Yes,
That's
and
what
I'm gonna
talking
walk
about.
like him too.
Come
That's
on,
right.
let me see you moonwalk out of here.
Okay, see now I got a bad ankle. I can't do all.
Don't do it. Well, man, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
All
for
right.
having me.
Hey, this is Darius, everyone.
Straight out of Birmingham, Michael Jackson. Come see the movie.
So now we have with us another moviegoer.
Yeah.
The producer, one of the producers for the 515 Real to Real podcast. We
That's
have
right.
Tanya Nix with us, man. What's going on?
What's
Nothing
up,
much.
Tanya?
Nothing. Enjoying myself.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Man, so we've been asking people their thoughts. We've been having people come by and join us on the show, and we've been asking their thoughts about the movie. You've had an opportunity to see the movie. Matter of fact, you got a chance to see it the other night. Saw the pre-screening for it. Like, what was your experience like, and what were your thoughts?
Man, it was awesome. Some of the moments in the movie, I just really thought I was actually at a concert, just enjoying it. I mean, it was so believable. Jaafar did an amazing job on that character, on being Michael. He really did a great job. I was really impressed. I was impressed with Little Michael, Coleman, Domingo. I mean, Catherine,
Yeah.
I just Nia Long, she was amazing. She did really good. And of course, my man Lorenz Tate. Yeah. I don't think anyone has spoke on him yet, but he did a good job.
He had a
too.
small
Yeah,
role.
he did.
They did.
Very
You know what?
small.
I liked him.
that's another thing I would have loved to have seen a little bit more of Berry Gordy in the film, like because they didn't really dig into the relationship between Berry Gordy and Michael, like at that young age, because Michael saw Berry Gordy as like a father figure, and I would have loved to seen a little bit more of that. But again, you only get so much time in a 2-hour film, and so it's only so much you can do. But I mean, I would have loved to have seen a little bit more of Lorenz Tate, but not like that. Not like that. You got any questions, James?
Well, I was gonna say, you know, you're speaking on, you know, Lorenz Tate's character and not, you know, him not having a significant role in this movie. You know, when we saw Don King. You know, that was one.
Cole,
you know, that was a very small portion of it as well. And you know how you were talking about wanting to see a little bit more of Joe. I would have wanted to see a little bit more of that interaction between Joe and Don King, because you know the stories even behind the Victory Tour, how they were manipulating the ticket sales and things of that nature.
I would have
wanted to see a little bit more of that too. And I heard that was
Michael
another one of the
reasons
he didn't want to do it. You know, they showed that, but you know, one thing that I heard, that because of what Joe and Don King did,
Michael gave
he gave all his
entire salary away.
He gave his salary away, and he made them, you know, stop that lottery from giving away, you know, those tickets, and made sure that everybody had a guaranteed ticket to the movie if they paid that money or whatever. And it was crazy, man. $125 just to get your name on the list to be able to purchase a ticket. Was crazy.
And you still might not get.
That you still may not get.
It was insane. It was some kind of scam they had going on.
Oh yeah, definitely had a scam
I definitely would
going
have
on.
loved to see more of that.
Did you pass out in the movie?
I didn't pass out, but I sang a little bit.
Did you dance?
I
know you danced.
You know, I love to dance. So, you know.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. And it was just amazing to me how he was in pain and at the hospital, but he still was thinking of the little children and stuff. And he really wanted to do stuff to help them out. It was really touching at times. So I loved it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did love another part where when Michael was watching the news and he saw that all the gang violence that was going on in LA at that time, and how he had them bring the Crips and the Bloods to a rehearsal for the Beat It video. And they got a chance to meet him. They got a chance to watch him rehearse. And then he actually put them in his short film. That was great. So what you thought about that?
I thought that was amazing. And I really didn't know that he actually reached out and had the part of the Crips and the Bloods in his video. I thought that was amazing how he was able to bring them together and, you know, put things aside.
That's right.
I really like that.
And one thing I don't think he gets enough credit for is, like, you know, we talk about him being the first black artist that was played on MTV and all this kind of stuff. And of course we grew up and we've known him for making these extravagant music videos that were basically like short films. But he opened many doors, like, for black people, and he was always proud to be African American.
Proud
to be black, and he spoke on that, and like he was always up front. But he opened so many doors just by being the first African American or black artist to be played on MTV.
That's right.
Because that opened the doors for so many other artists, man, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that.
That's right.
And the stances that he took.
I think he was really ahead of his time. He was great.
That's good. But Tanya, man, we glad you got a chance to sit down with us and be on this side of the camera.
Exactly.
So anytime you want to come back, you will.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
One
Thank
last
you.
thing is, if people have not watched this movie yet, what would you say to people who have not seen this film yet?
I would say definitely come and see the movie, because if you don't, you're missing out.
Yep. For Tanya Nix, everyone.
Thank you.
Man, okay, we got another moviegoer with us. We have Bree with us. Bree, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Good.
Great,
Thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
So you just came out the movie theater, just saw the biopic Michael.
Yes.
What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great movie. There was a lot missing from it, but I'm looking forward to seeing the other movies. But I really enjoyed it for the most part.
What was the movie going experience like for you? Like with the crowd and like people coming dressed up as Michael Jackson. What was that like?
So I felt like I was at a concert for the most part, and I just love. You could really see like the impact that Michael has on like all generations. Like I've never met anyone who doesn't love Michael Jackson, all ages. Like he's, really made a big impact on everyone.
And that's one of the things that I loved about this particular film, because like when I went to the screening the other night, you're exactly right. You saw all races, you saw all ages in the film, all cheering and screaming at the screen, singing along to the songs, man. And it did feel like you were at a concert.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's nothing like that. For me, like that's why I always tell people there's nothing like the movie-going experience.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you grew up in what era? 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, early 2000s.
Okay, so early 2000s. So you got to experience Michael for yourself and his later, right before he passed away. Right before he passed away. And so as a kid, did you listen to a lot of his music even prior to?
I did. And I can remember like playing the Michael Jackson Experience on the Wii. Like I absolutely love that. But this movie did give me the opportunity to see him on a more personal level.
Okay.
And I really think, like, I just love how he basically lived in like this fantasy world, and he was able to make it come to fruition. It reminds me a lot of myself because, I just want peace and love and, all the things. So like it just it allowed me to see him on a more personal level, like outside of the music.
Okay.
So
yeah, because I know as far as for myself and Bruce, we grew up in the, the 80s. And so we had Michael from the 80s up until, 2005 when he passed away. And, so we saw the development, the Michael coming from one level to the next and still always being the greatest entertainer of all times. So somebody that grew up in the 2000s and watching this movie today, and then just thinking about, like you said, playing the game on the Wii or listening to the music that some of your family members may have played. Does that make you a bigger fan now?
100%. Like when I get in the car, I want to go play some Michael Jackson. For sure.
I've been listening
I think
to his
everybody's
music for the
playing Michael
past
Jackson
2 days.
right now. Man,
no.
it'll be interesting for me to see like what the Billboard is gonna look like after this weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be crazy.
Especially with TikTok on the rise, everything goes viral on there. So the music is the charts are definitely gonna go up.
Oh yes.
So what was one of your favorite scenes in the movie?
What was my favorite scene? I think the ending when he performed Bad. Like it was like he's finally free. And doing what he wanted to do. I think that was my favorite part. It was very powerful.
So what would you say to people who have not yet seen this film or whatever? Because like we've heard what the critics have said, but the audience have said something completely different. So what would you say to folks who are kind of on the fence about going to see this film?
I would say, go see it for yourself. It's a really good experience. I think there'll be more movies to come, and this is just the introduction, so definitely go see it.
Awesome.
All right, y'all heard that from Bree. Go see it.
That's right.
See, Bree said.
Man, of course you guys know we have a recognizable face with us. We have producer extraordinaire. Another one of our producers is on set with us again.
Yes, sir.
Cruz Johnson.
Hey, man, what's going on, family? I should do it like that, but
You know what, man? You know what I just thought about?
What's that?
This is the first time all three of us are sitting here together.
Wow.
You know what's crazy about this? This is the first time we've had the whole crew all here together.
Like
one time.
Both producers have been on the show now.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, that's crazy,
man.
You know what? It feels like we all brought, Michael Jackson brought all of us together.
I said
you
that
gotta
earlier.
think about that. That's
true.
creative. That's
I said that earlier.
Yeah, man. We are family.
We're a family, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Tito.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Tito. We are the world.
We are the world.
That's right.
All right. Nah, man, this is great to be here. It's great to be with the family, of course, number one. This is a big movie premiere.
Yeah,
I know it's something that everybody been excited about. People that have been looking forward to it. So, man, I'm looking forward to talking about it. I know y'all been talking about a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into it. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
man, tell us what's your
Yeah, what's your
takeaways,
opinion on
what you
the
thought.
Oh, this is the hot seat. Yeah,
This is the hot
this
seat.
the hot
right in the
seat,
middle.
man, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're not Cruz the producer right now.
Okay.
You're Cruz the moviegoer.
I was a little bit comfortable behind the camera.
Yeah,
so
no,
me,
you got to
me.
tell us about your experience, man, coming to the movie theater and watching Michael.
Yeah, for number one, it was a great experience.
Okay.
You got to give the credit to what credit's due. I think the director,
Antoine Fuqua, yeah.
man, he brought it.
Yes.
Like he was prepared for this
Yes.
moment. I think he didn't duck it. He didn't duck anything with it. He was prepared for this moment.
You could really tell he was a fan, not only of Michael
course.
Jackson, but the music and just the way that, man, the scene, the performance scenes.
Yeah,
man.
yes. Like he lived that. I mean, everybody lived through that and experienced his, Michael Jackson's music,
Yes.
his music videos, his impact on the culture.
Yes.
I mean, he went viral before viral was even a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so to have that and see that impact again, I think that's the testament of this,
Yeah.
of what he brought to the camera as a director, but also the actors that was behind it. I mean, Jaafar. Man, like embodied.
We cannot say enough
Can't say
about
it enough,
the
man.
performance that this kid had. Man.
Yes.
Yeah, like
I say kid, but I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
young man.
Yeah, young man.
yeah.
He embodied his uncle. He truly, because there were times like, and I think I said this earlier, Johnny, but like how a lot of times you hear people
Right.
imitating Michael Jackson. It sounds like an imitation or it sounds like a parody. He sounded just like his uncle.
Yes, he did.
He sounded
Exactly.
just like him.
Just like it. He embodied. I mean, he made it a point. You see how I brought that
Oh,
glove
look at you
out.
brought
You
the
see how I
glove
brought the
out.
glove out.
Okay, okay.
Glove.
So how I did
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Bring the glove out.
Well, every time I bring that out, that's a moment. That's a moment. Not playing. So no, like he made it a point to really take serious. He didn't just. It wasn't just given to him. He embodied it. And I think the last time I've seen something like this was maybe when NWA came out. And you had O'Shea, the junior to play Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Like he did not just take that role; he embodied Ice Cube, right? So I felt like that's the same way Jaafar did with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He knew there was pressure on him. He knew that his family was looking at him,
Yeah.
and he didn't just take that.
The
lightly.
world was looking at
The
him.
whole
The
world knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he brought it, and you can't, if there's any critics or anything that's out there, they cannot criticize his role and what he did in this movie.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I love about that.
Now, let me ask you this. So, because most of the time when we're asking people questions about movies and getting their reactions, these are just normal movie goers.
Of course.
But
of course.
you are an actual filmmaker.
Yeah.
You're a producer. You're a writer. You're,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're all that stuff. You're all that stuff.
All right, okay.
Award
I
winning.
just-
yeah,
you're
award-winning.
award winning,
Yeah.
man. So,
515. 515.
so and, as a DP, I want to
Okay.
talk to you as a DP
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
So as a DP, seeing this movie, and what did the camera angles, the shadows, the colors, all that stuff, how did that make you feel?
I think that's what was his whole focus, is to bring you in through the storytelling of the angles of the storylines, the way they shot it. I mean, you felt like you was in the music video, like
Yeah.
you was in the music, right? And I think that's what that whole point of part one, which we'll get in a little bit deeper of what my appreciation of the project or lack of, right? But I feel like cinematography wise, it told the story.
Okay.
Right? I feel like, you've seen a lot of AI pieces in it, shout outs to Bubbles. But you've seen a lot of moments where how they use technology now, and I know you're huge on using the modern technology into projects. They use that. And I think it was well done. I think from the audience and the way they shot it, around the stadium, to like immerse you into that experience. I think it was very well done. And I mean, I don't think you can do that any better.
No,
That's
you
just my
can't.
opinion from
I
a
can
DP
tell
front.
you really enjoyed it because you
Yeah.
sound excited about it. And
Yeah.
that's one thing I loved about watching this film was like the theater experience, man, because you have people in there that's like singing along to the songs
Totally.
and come dressed up
Yeah,
as Michael Jackson,
yeah.
wearing the gloves, and man, it was just amazing. It was like being at a concert for real.
Yeah.
Because like this was like one time when I went to the movie theater where I don't mind people like screaming at the screen and talking back and you know, just waiting for their favorite moments because they know it's coming.
Yeah.
When you know when Thriller's coming, when you getting ready, you getting hyped for
you
it.
can
You know
hear
what I'm
it.
saying? And that was like, again, it takes me back to that Black Panther, like I talked about before.
Exactly.
And just that experience. And I truly felt that this film would bring that, and it has so far.
And I'm moving back, and like you said, that's the first thing you told me was it's gonna give you the Black Panther effect, right? One of my favorite parts is when you start hearing the beat of "Beat It," right?
Yeah.
Like how he brought it in. You heard Michael Jackson figuring it out. Like you seen the poster, you seen the cars being put up. You see he's in it already, and then that immerses you into that. And so I feel like that's huge. Just from a music standpoint, from you to recognize those moments, you're ready for it, right? But so I feel like this first one, and yes, I said first one because that's my opinion, and I think a lot of y'all probably said the same thing, right? This first one is the celebration of Michael Jackson, and you got a lot of people coming out of this theater happy because they know that moment. They remember when they first heard Thriller, when they first heard Beat It, when they first felt, saw the outfits and stuff like that. They remember that, so it's channeling their childhood. So this is all for love for Michael Jackson. I feel like part two, which I feel like some of the stuff was lacking in this project, is going to dive into it. And I don't know, maybe they know that we're not ready to see that side of Michael Jackson the way we want to see him.
Ooh.
Well, I think it's a complete movie though, because it's only telling a portion of Michael Jackson's life.
Right.
The film ends in 1989, so you get from his childhood with the Jackson 5 all the way up until like when he was doing the Bad tour.
Okay.
That's where the movie ends, and then it says I think at the end it says
His story continues.
Yeah, his story continues.
Right.
Or whatever. So they kind of are cluing us in that you'll see more.
Yeah.
And then I think we've talked about on the podcast before that legally there were certain things that they had to remove from this film because they had to spend another $15 million.
Oh.
Just to film extra scenes to complete this film. So a lot of it was changed up. Mm-hmm. But for the movie that we got, like I said, I did an out of theater
Okay.
review. And I was getting my thoughts there. But I did an out of theater review, and I said that if you're a fan of Michael Jackson and his music, you're gonna enjoy this film. And I think as a fan of his music, I enjoyed this film. Yeah. And I was a Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah. And I feel like you can enjoy this and still understand there's a lack of story.
Oh yeah.
But from a DP perspective, from a writer perspective, I truly believe it's on purpose. And at the beginning, yes, I feel like it was felt rushed. I think a lot of stuff was felt, sped through the childhood so quickly.
Yeah.
Ben didn't even die.
Ben
didn't even die.
Right. You got and also the kid. Giuliano.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Yeah, he was ready. He was ready for the task.
Yeah.
You got to think about, again, I keep referring back to that first one, right? Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
If you don't know, now you know. Look up his name, okay? Jason Weaver has done so many timeless pieces, and that was one of them. To fill those shoes, to step in that, he was prepared.
Man,
he didn't show as much as we needed because of the way it was edited, the way they edited it, right?
I wanted to see a lot more of him.
I think if we would have saw a lot more of him, I hate to say it, I think that version, the two younger Michael Jacksons, the Jason Weaver and the Giuliano, I think he would have took it a little bit higher.
Oh, he was ready.
I think he would have took it a little bit higher than what they gave in American Dream.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think he would have took that character a little bit higher, and Jason Weaver, he did Michael Jackson.
To the T.
God.
To the T.
Yes.
Oh my God! But this little dude, if they would have gave him a little more time in this movie,
he was ready.
He was ready
in the
bro.
moment.
He was.
The connections that he had with, the pops, the dad.
Yeah, Coleman Domingo.
Let's talk about it. Like they was ready for that moment, right?
Yeah.
He was ready for that connection, and
he embodied it.
And I think, and he embodied that, and I think those things are. It's a key, right? Yeah. To keep telling the story, to keep diving into that. So I feel like, we should celebrate just this moment. I think a lot of critics is going kind of hard on this film more than they should.
Hey.
And it's good, it's needed, because I think that makes part two better, but let's appreciate the work that's in this, even though the storytelling wasn't as strong as.
Well, as of
it
right
needed.
now, audience is really enjoying this film
Of
because,
course.
like, although the critics it's rated at like 40% on Rotten
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes, it's at 96% audience rating as of right now, which
Yeah.
is the highest rated biopic film of all time.
Wow.
Right now, so
And
the
which is
cinema, and the
needed,
cinema
well
score is
needed.
A. They
Needed.
have a cinema score of A from the audience. So
Yeah.
this is one time where the audience completely disagree with the critics, and this film it's gonna do some numbers.
I believe
yes, it
it,
is.
and I believe it, and I would mention one of my this is probably my second favorite scene. It's the blood and Crips.
Yes. Yes.
Like
And we know a
that
gangster
moment.
like you, like
Don't do me like that. Don't put me on blast like that,
My bad,
Johnny.
my bad, my
Golly.
He said that was just his music video.
Yeah.
The music
That
video
was my music
days.
video back in the days.
Yeah,
Back in the days. Oh Lord. But no, I felt like that moment was key because it showed the power of what Michael Jackson. He was learning
Yes.
what his voice was. The more he kept
Yes,
climbing,
yes, yes.
the more he kept, working through that.
Yeah.
And so like you seen him bringing them together, and like to see Bloods and Crips enjoy Michael Jackson doing,
Man, come on.
Exactly.
like doing the
Dancing
dance,
autograph.
yeah,
Dancing like
and dancing
dancing
around.
autograph.
He's like, oh, that was the move. That was the move. You just shot somebody.
Yeah.
Like, look, what are you doing? You enjoy Michael Jackson? You just shot somebody.
That's the power of
man,
Michael
give him the
Jackson.
Glock. He can just do this move. Like,
Man,
what
that's
we
the power of
doing?
Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah, but it's the power of Michael Jackson, and that's why the story is great. I give this story, to me, out of 10, I give it 8 out of 10.
That's a good
8 out
number.
of 10.
8 out of 10.
That's good.
Okay.
8.5 out of 10.
How would you rate it for a snap?
Man, that's 2 snaps.
For
2
sure.
snaps, man, all day.
Man, my man, producer Cruz Johnson
guy.
joining us.
Cruz.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
My
sir.
man.
Hey, man.
Thank you,
Family,
brother.
man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
515.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, we still got some great stuff coming up, man. Looking forward to more people coming out the theater, giving us their
Yes, sir.
response, man. So, again, thanks for joining us, Cruz.
Always, family. You know we got you.
Yes, sir. All right, Johnny. So it's that time. It's 2 snaps, and
That's
man,
right,
we've been
man.
waiting on this for a while now,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We've
Yes,
been
we
talking
have.
about one coming to see this movie, and then getting a chance to review it. And man, I'm ready to get into it, man.
Same here, bro.
Ready
Same
to get
here.
into it, man. So I guess like for those who have not seen the movie yet, because this is the premiere.
That's right.
For those who've not seen the movie, just give them a little brief synopsis
Brief
of what
synopsis.
the film is about.
So you really telling me don't get no true spoilers?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So
You know,
Michael-
you're good at spoiling the movie.
I am good at spoiling the
Yeah.
movie. I mean, I get excited, man. I get
and
excited.
I know
about
this.
it.
I know this.
So, Michael Jackson biopic, Michael. This movie actually follows Michael, from my opinion, and I hope everybody else's, from his time from being a little kid getting into the music industry
With the Jackson 5.
with the Jackson 5 to becoming a solo artist of who we knew as Michael Jackson,
The biggest star in the world.
the biggest star in the world,
star in
man.
the world, man.
Biggest star in the world. And like I said, man, this movie really gave me that opportunity to go to a Michael Jackson concert.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in the 80s, you know, watching his videos when they started playing, you know, listening to his music. You saw on the last podcast episode, I brought the first album out.
Yeah.
Brought
Off
the
the
first
wall.
album off the wall, man. You know, so I got plenty of Michael Jackson music at home, and I watched The Wiz all the time. And so, you know, this gave me the opportunity to actually be at a Michael Jackson concert.
Yeah. Man, it was definitely an experience being in the movie theater and watching this film, man. Like, you got to experience it with a crowd. The movie theater we were in, man, you got to see all the crowd participating in the song. Whenever they would play a Michael Jackson song, the crowd would get engaged and they start singing the songs.
Yes, man.
And stuff. And I mean, this was like one time I'm in the movie theater and I don't even mind
You
if
don't
people
mind
are
people-
shouting at
that's
the
right.
screen, man.
That's
because
right, man.
that's the experience you got from this film, man.
Yeah.
Because we all grew up on Michael Jackson's music, loved his music. Like, and again, he was the biggest star in the world.
Biggest star in the world, man.
And you got an inside glimpse of like who he was. And I'm glad that we got a chance to do a Be Kind Rewind on the Jacksons, an American Dream, because it like when you take like both of those stories and you kind of put them together, you kind of get an inside glimpse. At a lot of the things that his upbringing. Yeah. How he came up and how he became the superstar that he eventually became.
And man, that was one of the things that I'm glad Antoine Fuqua did with this one, was because American Dream, like you said, it showed the upbringing, it showed the birth of the Jackson 5 and the whole family. But this right here really centered on Michael and everything that he was doing. And you still seen that family dynamic. You seen how Joe Jackson was. But it wasn't so much focused on that and the whole family as a whole. It was more focused on Michael and him becoming that solo artist.
Yes.
So man, I really, really enjoyed that.
Yes. Now, so what were some of your favorite takeaways from the film? What were some of your favorite moments?
Oh man, one of my favorite moments is when he was sitting in the office at CBS talking to the CEO of the company. Yes. And he
wasn't he played by Mike Myers?
Was that Mike Myers?
I think that was Mike Myers, man.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
Yeah,
it could have been. That was Mike Myers was in this movie.
I think that was Mike Myers.
So that might have been Mike Myers, man.
I didn't recognize him at first either.
I didn't recognize him either, man.
But then when I saw the credits, I was like, hold up, Mike Myers?
Yeah, I do know he was in the movie, but I didn't pay that part any attention to that being him. But when Mike wanted his songs to be played on MTV, and he knew that if he got on MTV, he would become the biggest star in the world.
Yes. That was his goal, man. To become the biggest star in the world.
And when the CEO called over to MTV and told him, if you don't play Billie Jean in the next, 10 minutes, I'm pulling all CBS artists off of MTV.
Yep.
And that right there did it.
Yes.
That opened the door for Mike. That opened up the door for a lot of other African American artists to be on MTV, man, and to do have that crossover.
Yes.
That was one of them. And then another one when Mike was standing on top of the car.
Yes.
And you see all those people, man.
Yes.
I mean, thousands of people in the middle of the street, bro.
That
was crazy.
That's how people flocked to this man.
Man, that was crazy, bro.
Again, we talked about it. People passing out just from getting a glimpse of this man.
Yes.
Like how you did in the theater, man. I'm sorry.
Y'all see my face.
I'm sorry. Thank you, producers. But but people would pass out just from getting a glimpse of Michael Jackson.
Yes,
man.
they would.
And I mean, it was insane, man.
Yeah, man. I loved how, even when he was in the hospital in the burn unit, how he paid attention to the other patients that was in the burn unit, and he told his attorney that all the money that he got back from the lawsuit against Pepsi for the burn, he wanted to donate all that to that burn unit at that hospital. Yes. That was something great that I took away from the film. I don't want to give too much, so what about you?
Yeah, oh man, same here. So like there was like a bunch of moments that I really enjoyed about the film, but like I think for me overall, it was just the experience and getting a chance to experience it with the crowd. And it did kind of feel like you were at a concert.
Yes,
really
did.
We never got a chance to see Mike perform live, man, and so it was really cool to see him on stage. Yeah. See Jaafar kind of embody this role, man.
Not kind of embody.
He embodied this role.
He embodied
man.
his uncle, dude.
Man, it's and we'll talk about that in just a little bit.
Okay.
One thing I do want to bring up before we get into that is as we've kind of talked about a little bit earlier, man. In terms of the critics and the ratings for this Rotten Tomatoes score, it started at 27. I think now it's up to about a 40. It's like at 40% now.
Yeah,
hold on.
Okay.
It's like at 40% from the critics, but it just broke a record for the audience score. It's like 96% for a biopic. It sits at 96%, which breaks the record for an audience for a biopic, and then the cinema score is actually an A. Yeah, they have an A audience score for a cinema score.
That's right.
So despite the critics, people are flocking out to see this film, and they are enjoying this film.
Yes, they are, man. And that tells you something. The popular opinion versus the opinion of just a few means nothing.
Yeah,
it means nothing.
And it's all subjective. Of course, it's all subjective. And I've read a lot of the reviews, and some of them I understand kind of what their points were that they brought up, and I'll talk about that a little bit when we start giving our final verdict.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, there's nothing like an audience, because it's all about the movie going experience, and the audiences are loving this movie.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, man. Another thing that I took away from this film, man, was it was so funny how there's a part in the film, I am gonna give you this, where Mike is sitting in a pool. He's in the pool on a floaty. All the brothers are around and they're talking to Mike. Mike is just seeming like he's meditating. And his brother's asking what's going on. And Mike said he's sitting there listening to the creator, because he was waiting for the creator to drop him a song, because he had to pay attention and wait, because he didn't want him to give it to Prince. Now that was so funny to me, man, to even see that, you know, even in, you know, in this movie, that they showed just that tad bit of the relationship between Michael and Prince, because they were on two totally different spectrums, man. They was on two totally ends of the spectrum.
They were in their own lane.
You know, definitely
I mean?
in their own lane.
And they were competitive. They were very competitive with each other. Now let me ask you this: how ironic is it that this movie comes out during the week of the anniversary of Prince passing?
Man, that's, you know, we talked about that earlier off camera, and when you said that, I didn't really realize that this, you know, the anniversary was just, you know, a few days ago. But I think it's just a coincidence.
It's a coincidence, but you know how petty they both were.
Oh yeah,
they were both very petty.
Oh yeah, but I don't think, I truly don't think that the producers of this amazing biopic would be that petty to even say we're gonna put this out around the anniversary of Prince's death. You know, I think that, you know, we should honor both.
Yes.
Prince and Michael Jackson. And I should say, you know, Mr. Fuqua, you should do a Prince biopic, if that's the case.
So let's do this.
Let's talk Prince biopic.
Let's talk about the, you know, the standout moments.
Okay.
Or whatever. So, or takeaways. Like one thing I want to talk about are the performances. You know, Coleman Domingo, he really embodied Joe Jackson.
Yes.
He did such a great job,
yes.
man. He was very menacing.
Yes, he was,
man, scary at times.
Scary,
man.
yes.
You know, but like, man, very domineering too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nia Long did a great job as Catherine.
Man, the walk, everything. She had Catherine down.
She had her down, her mannerisms
yes.
and everything. But man, I really want to talk about the young kid that played young Michael Jackson.
Yes, man.
Giuliano Valdi, I think is his name.
Giuliano Valdi.
Man, this kid was so great in this role, man.
He was amazing in this role.
And I don't think people are talking about him enough, man.
No, they're not. They're not.
His future is bright.
Oh,
man.
yes, sir. That's the one thing I said to myself as watching him on the screen. I said, this young man has a very bright future in this industry.
I can't wait to see
him in more things.
Yeah,
man.
same here, man.
Yeah.
Same here.
Now, you know, speaking on the cast, Jaafar Jackson.
Man, I will say this. Everything. Now, one thing that critics did get right, I give them this. They said two things about this film. They said you can't deny the roles of Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson, and you cannot deny Jaafar Jackson as his uncle, Michael Jackson.
Yes.
He truly embodied this role.
Yes.
He became his uncle. Like, I'm telling you, at times when you would just listening to him talk, man, how he got the voice down. Yes. Because a lot of times when you hear people talk like Michael Jackson, it sounds like an imitation, or it sounds like a parody.
Yes.
But he really embodied. He sounded just like him.
Man, I read where he studied his uncle, movements, dancing, everything for 3.5 years to get this role down.
He had him down, man.
He had him down, dude.
He had him down.
Had him down. I mean,
he was so good in this role. I mean, it was literally like watching Michael Jackson on screen.
Yes, it was, man.
Again.
And I knew I was at a movie.
Yeah.
I knew I was at a movie, but it was times when Jaafar would be, you know, singing and dancing, and I literally thought that was Michael Jackson for a second there.
Yes.
I mean, I could not believe it. He did such a great job. Yes. Now, the only thing I am concerned about when it comes to Jaafar, now we know he's a singer. Yes. I've heard his music, but if he wants to continue as an actor,
and that's the thing I was wondering about too.
What type of roles would he get after this?
I would imagine. Okay, so it really depends, because like. And it's still very early. It's still very early. There's a lot of films to be released. But you know, based on these performances, you know, they could possibly be, nominated for an Oscar or an Academy Award.
Definitely, I can see that.
Now, again, it's the difference between the critics and the audience.
Yeah.
So critics are the ones who, choose a lot of the nominees and everything like that. But if he gets an Oscar nomination, I don't think you can deny him from anything else.
You can't.
I mean, either way, I think like whatever he wants to do at this point, he should be.
He should be able
have
to
a
do it.
little flexibility to do what he wants to do.
That's the one thing that I hope for him. But I am a little leery because I think a lot of people are only gonna see him as Michael.
But you know what this does though? It makes me want to see him more and in more projects, various projects, to see just what he can do, what he's capable of.
Well, if that, I definitely do too. So whatever, they need to get him in some more movies before a part 2 comes out.
Yeah.
Because if a part 2 comes out before he gets any significant roles,
he might get stuck.
He gonna get stuck as being Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And I do not want that for him because he is his own person.
Yeah.
I mean, again, he did a great job as his uncle, an amazing, phenomenal job as his uncle. He deserves awards for it. I can see him coming, especially the nominations.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to be typecast as he can only play Michael Jackson.
Facts. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So, this is 2 snaps.
This is 2 snaps, and I wanted to give y'all so much more.
There's a lot we can talk about, but we got to get into it. Like, what are your thoughts on the film, and then what do you give it?
Man, as of right now, this film is one of my favorite films of the year.
Okay.
I am hoping this film gets nominated for a ton of awards. I hope that Jaafar, Coleman Domingo, even the young Giuliano win some awards, get nominated for some stuff. I have high hopes for this film. That $1 billion that we talked about, I see it making it. I definitely see it making it. So please go see it. Come here to the Lux if you are in the area. But wherever you are,
don't go where I went.
Don't go where Bruce went. Send me a message, DM me. I'll let you know where he went so you don't go there. But again, everybody needs to go watch this film. Watch this film, support this film. And for me, I definitely give it 2 snaps.
Okay.
I definitely give it 2 snaps.
2 snaps. All right. So
100% 2 snaps, bro.
So it's my turn, right?
It's your turn. Oh, okay. Lord. Oh, no, I believe you. I believe you. I got hope.
Hold on. Let me get into it. So I'm going to just talk about the things that, I'm not going to say that I didn't like, but I would have liked to see
Man,
more.
let me get a sip.
Get a sip. So I thought the performances were excellent.
Okay.
It definitely gave us an inside glimpse or look into Michael Jackson, his upbringing. Again, Coleman Domingo was excellent. He was excellent. One thing that I wish they would have done a little bit more with his character was like show a little bit more of his humanity.
Michael's or
Joe.
Coleman?
Joe.
Okay, so Joe. Okay.
Joe. Because like if you and that's why I'm glad we did a Be Kind Rewind on the Jackson's American Dream, because even in that one, Joe was hard, but he did show some sense of humanity at times. He had moments.
He had moments.
He had moments when he would tell them like, you can do, like, like he had moments like, but this portrayal, like it was amazing. And that's how he was written. For this film. So I don't have a problem with that, but I just wish they would have showed more of the I don't know, just like, because we talked about it on the last show, like sometimes fathers can just be tough and but that's kind of how they are.
I wonder,
we never really saw that from him though.
Yeah, and I wonder if the reason being is when he was alive, he probably had a little bit more influence on what the film was or his character was, or his family couldn't say as much as how they wanted the character to be portrayed. And now that he's gone, and they are executive producers on this film, they could really, give a little bit more of who their father truly was and how they saw him. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But I mean, but when I hear them do interviews, like I saw Coleman Domingo and Neil Long do an interview, and they were talking about, showing a difference of how their relationship was loving and like the relationship between Catherine and Joe was more loving.
Oh yeah,
and a lot of
definitely.
times, but they didn't necessarily show that in the
They
film. And I
didn't.
wish we would have saw a little bit more of that. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, okay.
I mean, these are
I agree with
little,
I agree
you
with
know,
that 100%.
just little things. The other thing was just seeing. I wanted to see like this. Michael was the biggest pop star ever. I would have liked to see more about like how he wrote his songs, like the creativity, what all went into it. A little bit more with the albums, like Off the Wall and Thriller, because it seemed like we just got a little glimpse.
Got a little.
And I know, like with a 2-hour movie, there's only so much you can put in, like compared to a miniseries where you got 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you got more time, and it just, and I guess that's just a fan of me because I'm
Yeah.
wanting to see more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would have loved to see more of like just Michael's creativity, how he went about writing the songs, how he came up with the song titles and the album titles and all this kind of stuff, and just seeing a little bit more of that. I do like one thing I wanted to point it out in terms of like some of the reviews I read from critics why they didn't like the film. They said that it weighed very heavily on the performances, which I really enjoyed because it took me
Definitely.
back to a place. And the one thing is that it never really showed you, like it told a lot of things that we already knew about Michael. Whereas a film like Ray, we found out a lot about Ray. We never went like he was able to get down and dirty with it. Like we saw a side of Ray we never got a chance to see. So you don't necessarily get that from this film at all. It's just a straight up film, but it's like the performances and everything in it was great, man. And I said it in my review. If you're a Michael Jackson fan, you're gonna love this movie because it truly takes you back to that time when he was putting out music, and it does make you feel as if you're in the concert.
Yeah.
You're watching him because Jafar's performance is just that great. He's amazing in the role. And so, those are just my thoughts. Like, I just wish they would have went a little bit deeper with the story, but I understand this. The executive producers are the family, so they're probably not gonna show a lot of stuff. But I would like to have seen like a lot about, like I've heard a lot about Mike's relationships that he's had in the past, and like just going a little bit like deeper into that.
See his girlfriend,
hey, man,
trying to see what the
I mean,
girlfriend
I've heard,
like.
we've heard stories about him actually having a deep speaking voice, and like the reasons behind why he's like talk like the way he talked, with the higher voice, like because there's reasons behind that.
Oh yeah, them girls love that high pitched voice from him.
I would have loved to have seen like all those stories being told, but again, there's only so much time you can give to it. So I've rambled on enough.
Okay,
like it's time for me to give my thought. But that's it. Like those are like some little small nitpicks or whatever. Like I just wanted to see, as a fan, I just wanted to see a little bit more.
Okay.
But it's time for my verdict.
Okay.
And I can't do it justice.
You can't do it justice.
I can't do it justice without doing this first. I got to pull this out.
Lord, look at the man.
I got to pull this out.
He got the
in order
glove.
to do.
You got. Oh, look at him.
In order to do this.
In order to. Okay.
So, for the Michael Biopic.
Okay.
Even despite all that I said.
Okay.
I got to give it. Ooh, 2 snaps. Two snaps on.
2 snaps. That's
2
what's
snaps.
up, man.
I give this movie 2 snaps, man. Again, it's like the performances, everything. I really enjoyed it. Like Jaafar, Coleman Domingo, Giuliano, Nia Long, everything was excellent. Can't talk enough about the job that Antoine Fuqua did directing this film. Like he really captured. Recreating a lot of those famous moments that we know Michael Jackson for.
Yes.
And I'm like, if they do a part 2, I'm excited about it. And I know, a lot of people are, again, critics were talking about the allegations and why those weren't in this film. Well, the film stops in 1989.
Yeah.
It stops in 1989. So this is only a brief portion of Michael Jackson's life. I'm sure in the second movie or whatever they do, like we'll get another glimpse at his life or that portion of his life.
Yeah.
But, hey, for me, it's a complete movie. We get to see Michael. I'm about to say Michael Jordan.
Hey,
I'm sorry. That's another.
That's another great MJ.
But we get to see Michael Jackson at this stage in his life, at his highest moments, and it's a 2 snaps for me, man.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
2 snaps. Look at that.
2
We
snaps.
agreeing. It took Michael to really bring us together.
That's it, man. That's it. So that's it for this week's 2 snaps, man. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Send us an email and leave us your thoughts in the comments.
That's right.
Yep. Well, it's about that time, man.
It's about that time,
you
man.
asked me the question of the day.
Yes, question of the day, man. And I'm gonna ask you that question one more time.
Okay.
Since I gave him a 2-part question. He didn't want the 2-part question.
Yeah, that's too much, man. Just
That
one.
was too much. So I'm gonna give you one part of the question.
Okay.
And the part that I gave you, to me, I think is possibly the hardest part of the question.
Okay.
To me, but it's Bruce Nix I'm talking to. So,
funny.
in the movie The Wiz,
Uh-huh.
what did Aunt Am say that Dorothy had never, or a place that she say Dorothy had never been before?
They lived in New York, right?
Yeah, they lived.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, they lived in New York.
South of 125th.
Man.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know how you do it. I just don't know how you do it. You have to be from another planet yourself.
Bro, I watch movies, man.
I know that's your answer all the time, but you have to be from another planet. Because
Look, you stumped me when you cheated.
I don't say what?
You stumped me when you cheated. Hey.
Nah, I stumped him but it's amazing, dude. I give it up to you.
Thank you.
I give it up to you because I don't care what part of a movie, when I try to give you a question, I don't care what part of the movie it comes from. You always know the answer.
It's one of our producers I always try to stump. Not stump, but I ask a question. And has no clue what I'm talking about.
Has no clue.
No clue. Like, it's just completely over the head.
Yeah.
So, but I digress.
You point your hand.
I digress.
You digress. I'm gonna take a sip so I don't get myself in trouble on that one.
I just love movies, man. So.
Oh yeah, and that was the main reason we started the podcast.
That's exactly it.
Because we love movies.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, man.
So next up, what do we have, man?
Man, next up we have Be Kind Rewind.
Be Kind Rewind videos. I look out.
Man, so here we are, man. Be
Yes.
Kind Rewind. And for this week's Be Kind Rewind, we're talking about The Wiz,
The
man.
Wiz, man.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Diana Ross. Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Russell, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
man.
I mean, this movie.
Richard Pryor,
man.
Richard
This movie
Pryor. That's
had-
The Wiz.
Yeah, this movie was packed with black talent.
It was
I'm going to say it like that. Black talent.
Yes.
It was a lot of them in there, man.
It was, man. And I mean, like, I grew up watching The Wiz.
Yes.
And I'm like The Wiz and The Wizard of Oz
Mm-hmm.
and all these films. And like The Wiz was just like, it was just different, man.
It was different, man.
And then having Michael Jackson at it, especially at that time period, like he was like, this was like during, I guess it was like right before the Off the Wall
Yes.
time frame. And so, man, it was just amazing to see like the talent.
Yes, man. It
in that
was made
film.
for the culture, man.
It was, man.
This was
It
definitely
truly
one
was,
for the
man.
culture, brother.
And I mean, it's just like The Wizard of Oz. For any of you who have not seen The Wiz, I don't know where you've been. But it was just like The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Like you have Dorothy.
You had Toto.
You had Toto. You had the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah, you had the Tin
Scarecrow,
Man,
the Tin
all
Man.
that, man.
Yeah, man. But it's just a different take, man.
Yeah.
It's just a different
So,
take.
I mean, one of my favorite things about this movie, man, was Lena Horne.
Yes.
Lena Horne was one of my favorite
She played
things about this movie.
Glenda,
She
the Good
played
Witch.
Glenda the Good
Yes,
Witch, man.
yes.
I love Miss One.
Yes,
With
yes.
the numbers, running the numbers game.
What about Eva Lynn?
Eva Lynn, man?
Eva Lynn used to scare me when I was little, man.
She scared you.
She scared me, man.
She was scary.
Don't nobody bring me no bad news.
Come on, I mean, hey, that's the Wiz, man.
That's the Wiz, man.
But you know the funniest thing about her, when she melted, she got flushed down the toilet.
Yes.
That was a toilet she was sitting on.
That was a toilet?
Her throne was a toilet.
Wow. You
Go
should
back and watch
have
it.
asked that question.
Oh, see that? I should have asked that question. And then if I would ask that question, you would have been like, well, let me see. It was a toilet. And then I would have been like, okay, but now you say I should ask that question.
asked that
But
question.
you would have still had the answer.
Man, but again, man, this film was just so great, man. Like, but the music.
Yeah.
The music was one of the biggest things, man. The colors and everything, just
Yes.
like especially like when they made it to Oz and
Oh, yeah.
then you see all the colors and how they changed.
Man, that dancing
the musical
routine,
numbers,
man, the
man.
music, everything. You hear the Wiz come over the loudspeaker and
Yes.
say, that now the color is green or the
Yes.
color is gold or whatever. They went into a whole new dance routine.
Yes.
And did you know who that was on the piano?
Who?
It was Marvin Gaye.
Wait, what?
Yes, that was Marvin Gaye on the piano, wasn't it?
Are you serious?
Man, we can check the facts.
Did you
or
check
whatever.
GPT that? Or
Man,
what?
no, I did not check GPT that. I watched the film.
Okay.
And again, I believe that was Marvin Gaye on that piano.
Wow, that I did not know.
We can go back. We can fact check it.
Okay, we'll go back and fact check.
And
it.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't mind admitting I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You
Matter of
say
fact,
yeah.
we
You
have
say
some
yeah.
things to fact check because like one of our viewers put up on our page that like in the Jackson's An American Dream that Michael Jackson actually chose Angela Bassett to play his mother. But he said he found that on IMDb, but he wasn't how sure or how accurate it was. So
Okay.
I was like, we'll have to fact check that. So
We'll
that's
have-
one of the
okay.
other things we'll have to fact check.
Okay. I
We'll
thought
fact
you
check
said
if Marvin Gaye was in The Wiz.
Okay, we're gonna fact check that.
Yeah.
Y'all let us know if Marvin Gaye was in The Wiz.
Man, what was your favorite song, man?
In The Wiz?
There was a few for me.
Man, You Can't Win.
Man, You Can't Win. That, I was just about
You
to say
Can't
that,
Win
man.
was
Michael
one of my
Jackson.
favorites.
Yes, Michael Jackson. What about Ease On Down?
Ease On Down the
Dun-dun-dun.
Road is always a great one.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yep.
Why? Go on, sing it for us.
No, but
You ain't gonna sing it for us?
I ain't gonna sing that one.
Oh, man.
But I'm gonna sing Slide Some Oil to Me. Now, come on, that was a great song. That was a great song. Let it ease down
But what
my
about
spine.
what about when he was crying though? A teeny, a teeny.
Yeah,
Classic, man.
That was a classic, man. That was a classic.
Classic, man.
Yeah, man. So what were some of your favorite songs?
I mean, you named them, man.
I named
He's on Down the Road.
Ease On Down the Road.
You Can't Win. Michael Jackson songs,
Yeah,
man. The song Dorothy sung at the end.
Oh, yes.
When I think of home, I think of a place.
Yes,
man.
I like the one at the beginning when they were sitting all at the dinner table for
Yes.
Christmas dinner.
Yes.
And the song that the whole family was
Yes.
singing at the table.
Yes.
So that was a great song at the
Yes,
beginning
man.
of the movie too.
Lots of great memorable moments, man. The imagery, and just it was like at the I won't say the very beginning, but it was like when we saw a glimpse of what Michael Jackson would go on to become.
Yeah.
We got to see how truly talented he was. He got to show his acting chops and sing and dance a little bit. So
Yeah.
it was just amazing seeing him in the role of the Scarecrow.
Yeah, man.
And it's
That was
hard to
cool.
imagine anybody else playing that role. Like
Yeah.
even when you go, had an opportunity to see the play when it came through Birmingham.
I never did see the play.
Yeah, and I mean it's just like and the cast was great, very talented cast, but it's just hard to compare anything to the original. Like the Wiz, the film version.
So you didn't like it?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking.
No, I didn't say that.
No, I didn't say you said. But I'm asking.
No, what I said was the cast was great.
I didn't ask you what you said. I was just asking, did you like it?
I said it wasn't for me.
Oh, okay.
It
I
wasn't-
got him to say something.
It wasn't for me, but I can enjoy the entertainment part of it,
Okay.
and I enjoy it because like I said, there's a lot of talent in the film. The acting was great, but it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
Because my memories go back to
The
what I
movie.
grew up on,
Yeah,
the
the movie.
Yeah,
I get you.
Because even the movie came after the play.
Yeah.
The original play.
Yeah.
That was on Broadway.
Yeah.
But yeah, my thoughts go back to the movie, and I see Michael Jackson, I see Diana Ross, so that's kind of what's in my head when I think about The Wiz. But man, again, such a great film. If you haven't seen The Wiz, go back and watch it. Also, go back and watch The Jacksons An American Dream.
Yes.
And buy your tickets if you haven't already seen it by now, and watch the Michael Biopic,
That's right.
man.
Don't go watch Man in the Mirror.
No, please don't watch Man in the Mirror. That's like a parody.
Yeah.
But man, this movie has already done a lot of numbers. Like it's already broken the opening night record.
Yes.
It made over like 12.6 million the first night, and it it more than doubled like its closest competitor, which was the NWA biopic,
Yes.
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton.
I mean, because I think it made 5 million. This movie has doubled that on opening night, 12.6 million.
Yeah.
So critics did not keep people away from the theaters and from watching this movie, man.
And those were pre-shows.
Those are
I mean,
pre-shows,
because
yeah.
tonight is
actually the opening night.
opening night. So those were
So
pre-shows.
for pre-shows, yes, for pre-show, so it broke the
record.
pre-show record for
Man.
box office. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, Michael Jackson still knows how to bring them out, man.
Oh yes, he does, bro.
Yeah,
he got
man.
us to agree.
That's it. He's got
Yeah.
us out here, man. So, man, that's it, man. Like, this is it's another showdown. This
Man, it's another
special edition
showdown.
of the 515 Real to Real podcast, man.
Michael Jackson, bro.
Michael Jackson bought us out, man.
Yes, he did.
Man, but we can't say enough about Michael Jackson, this film. Again, if you're a Michael Jackson fan, you're gonna absolutely love it. And for your viewing pleasure, please come to the premiere Lux Theater.
That's right, man.
In Birmingham, Alabama, off of Lakeshore.
Off of Lakeshore, man. I want to thank Shaun, the
Yes.
general manager here, for being our guest and
Yes.
allowing us to come in and do this special Michael Jackson edition of the 515 Real to Real podcast. Thank all of our moviegoers
Yes.
that came out of the theater and gave us their reaction.
Yes.
Man, that was amazing.
It's been awesome, man.
You know, man, it's been awesome, man.
This
I
has
can't
been
wait
fun.
to come back and just enjoy another movie here.
This has been fun, man. But tell people how they can join us and follow us for more episodes.
Man, all you have to do is like, follow, share on all social media. And when I say all social media, we are on Lemonade now. So that's a new platform.
We're on what?
Lemon8.
Who?
Lemon8. The number 8. Lemon8. We just started on that platform. So we're on Lemonade. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're on Threads. We're on Facebook. And we're on Instagram.
A lot of this stuff I don't even know. So
Yeah.
follow us wherever you can find us.
That's
all
right.
I got to say.
That's right.
Wherever you can find us, man. But, man, for the 515 Real to Real podcast, I'm your man, Bruce L. Nix Jr.
And I'm your man, JT.
We'll see you the next time. Shalom.